Welcome back to the renovation series. This is episode 13. I've always been a big believer that window treatments and curtains are the thing that turns a house into a home. They can soften a space, add warmth, and give you just the right balance of light and privacy. I've had cafe curtains on my mood board for this kitchen since the day I bought this house. Traditionally, cafe curtains only cover the lower half of the window, but I wanted the flexibility of full coverage, so I decided to take this classic idea all the way up. In today's video, I'm making my own cafe curtain rods using a simple wooden dowel and affordable hardware I found on Amazon. I'm also going to show you how I hemmed the curtains so they fit perfectly and how I added a little curtain weight so they hang just right. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Whitney and I've been renovating this 100-year-old house on a budget, and I've brought you along for every step of the way. Hit that subscribe button to get caught up and so you don't miss any upcoming videos.
Okay, I have to figure out some curtains for the kitchen because I need some privacy in there. And when I first bought the house, I had cafe curtains in my mind, and I'm still loving that idea, but traditionally cafe curtains only go up like halfway up your window, so they only typically cover the bottom sash, but I want them to go all the way up to the top because I want to give myself the option of having full privacy. So I think I'm going to do the cafe curtain style with like the little rod and like the little dainty drapery clip rings, but bring it all the way up to the top. So we need to figure that out. And I've been looking for cafe curtain rods and they're quite expensive. Like even the little like cheapy ones that you used to get like at, you know, whatever store, they used to be like maybe like $3 or $4. Now they're like $27, which is crazy. So I want to DIY my own. Found these little like little hardware bits that I'm pretty sure will fit a wooden dowel. So now I have to settle on a curtain fabric. And I was thinking about going into the city and like going to the garment district and finding my own fabric and just doing everything from scratch, but I really don't have time for that. So I think we're just going to order some pre-made smaller curtains from Amazon, and then we'll hem them to the length that we need.
Okay, I just want to show you the materials I'm looking at real quick. So these are my favorite so far. They are a little stripy, like that little farmhouse stripy. Look at how cute. And they're a linen blend, so there's going to be more natural looking. And instead of using the rod pocket, I'm going to do drapery clip rings. So they're light filtering. This is exactly what I need. I don't need them to be blackout. I just want cute little curtains that have some privacy. Now there's a ton of different sizes and a ton of different colors. So this is tan, gray, chocolate black, blue. So these are the ones I'm kind of deciding between. So I'm liking all of these, but I think it's really going to be a toss up between the tan or the gray. I think the tan is going to go a little bit better with the kitchen. I do like the gray, but I think they might like really lean too cool toned. So I want to go with a little bit more of a warm. I don't know. We'll decide. I think it's the tan. These are a runner up as well. I really like that they have the pinch pleat like already sewn in, but if you take a closer look at the fabric, it looks like it's just kind of printed on. I don't think it looks as good as the other farmhouse stripe. You see what I mean? It's still a runner up because I do really like the pinch pleat, but you see how the like cafe curtains are supposed to just be like halfway. Do you think it's going to be weird if I go all the way up, like take them all the way to the top of the window instead of half of the window? I don't know, but we're going to try it. And then these are the little mounting brackets that I found. So easy. They're just going to like slip on the end. You put a screw through here. That screws into the wall. This end slips on your rod and then screws down into the thing that's already screwed onto the wall. I mean, it makes sense to me. It seems super duper easy. So we'll order these. And then for drapery clip rings, I couldn't find any tiny ones. So I'm just going to get the smallest ones I can find. They're 1 inch in diameter. I feel like if you go any smaller than this, you have to buy like separate pieces. I don't know. So we're just going to do 1 inch. I think it'll be fine. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted, but I think it will be fine. Okay, these little cafe curtain hardware things are genius. I bought these at first. So the way they work is you attach the ends, either this little end or this little end, to the inside side of your windowsill. This is where your rod goes through, and then that screws down on top of your bracket. And then as the curtain rod, I'm going to use these wooden dowels. So I first bought these, right? If you're going to do like a cafe curtain, these are really cool. But I'm going to put them all the way up top so I have like full privacy with my curtains, right? And I thought this would be a good idea
So everything would be equidistant from the top. But the window I tried these on up top, like the very top corner was curved. So this wasn't sitting flush like this, it was kind of tilted down, and that doesn't work for your rod. Now, since this one was kind of like bowing up in the corner, I ended up buying this one. It's the same thing. Instead of having like the ears that attach, you just put a screw through the middle here and screw it down. But same concept. So once this is adhered to the wall, this will screw right into it. See, there are threads on one end, so that has to go towards the outside. Same thing over here. And then you need to put your drapery clip rings on before you put it up. So I'm gonna use 5 per side, so I need 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we can hang it up. Perfect.
I ended up going with the first one I showed you, the striped tan on the linen, and I love it so much. It was definitely the right choice.
Before I commit to hemming these, I'm gonna wash them and then put them through the dryer because I have a feeling they might shrink. And these are curtains that I will be, washing in the future. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-wash them and like shrink them. So when I hem them, they're gonna be like the length that they are after they're shrunk. You know what I mean? In order to get your full length, you need to put up your rod, put up your clips, and then hang your curtain. Bring it down and see exactly where you want it to hit. So I want there to be like probably a 1/2 inch breathing room. So right here is gonna be my final length. So just make sure you put up your rod and your clips first, because that's really the only way you can get a correct final length for your curtains. My final length is 37.5. So we're gonna add 2 inches for seam allowance because we're gonna replicate what they have down here. So this is about 1.5 inches hem, and then you can see this little foldy over hem is about 1/2 inch. So you're gonna fold over 1/2 inch, sew, and then 1.5 inches, and then sew right along that line. And we're gonna basically recreate the hem that they already have. So then I'm just gonna mark 39.5 across the entire bottom of the fabric. Now we're just gonna cut the excess off. We're just gonna fold this over 1/2 inch and sew it down. You can iron this, you can pin this, do whatever you are most comfortable with. Then make sure you back tack on the front end and the back end. That's gonna make sure the seam doesn't come apart.
If you don't have a sewing machine, or if you don't want to sew your hem, you can just use that iron on a hem tape. It's super easy.
Now I just folded up so my finished hem is at 37.5. Pin it down. All right. Now we have 1.5 inches hem, and we're going to sew right on top of that line. Now we have our brand new hem. Perfect. This is my secret to getting evenly spaced drapery clip rings for any sort of curtain. So you put your end clips on, and then you pull it down where it makes a V, and you can find your middle. And so now we're gonna make a faux pinch pleat. So instead of attaching your drapery clip ring just to the top of the fabric, we're gonna pinch it and make it like a little faux pinch pleat. And then we're gonna clip that fold. And same thing over here. We're gonna pull this down to where it comes to a little middle point, pinch it, and then we're gonna clip the fold. And now we've created our very own faux pinch pleats. Cute. In order to get my curtains to hang a little bit straighter and like not flare out so much on the bottoms, I bought this stuff. So it's a curtain weight. It's like a little weighted rope that you thread through your hem. See, I put it over here. So can you see the difference? Like it's still flaring out a little bit, but it's, it's weighted down. It's more streamlined. It's not super flowy. All right, so I'm just gonna measure how wide my curtain is. In this particular weighted rope, there's like little 1/2 inch, little sections of metal. So find like your nearest, you can see a little section here. Find your nearest section, I'm gonna cut here. But in order to keep the rope from fraying, I'm just gonna wrap it with some packing tape. All right, so now we have our little piece of weighted rope. In order to fish this through your hem, you need something like long and skinny. I just have a little tape measuring spoon that I'm gonna tape this to. You could use a pen, a pencil, a chopstick, a bobby pin, safety pin, whatever you have. All right, and now our little weight is in the hem. And so when the curtain's open, it hangs down pretty nicely. All right. I'm so happy with how these turned out. I think they're so cute. They're giving me enough privacy, but they're also like not crazy dark, you know, that I didn't want, you know, something that was like super blackout. They're so cute. They're so sweet. I love that we created little faux pinch pleat up top. And I think the full length is fine. You know, I really wanted that like halfway up cafe curtain rod, but you know what, having the option of full privacy is more important to me than having the halfway curtain. Cute! If you guys like this video, let me know. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.